Hello everyone, welcome to Halen and Tarot. Let's have a quick energy update. Energy is gaining momentum. So there's some energy, there's movement here. Wow, things might be even speeding up here. Have faith in your dreams. Look at this beautiful, something is blossoming. There's something growing. Oh my goodness, the answers you need are coming. So whatever it is that you're wanting to know, there's answers coming. I think two people are going to connect. I see someone stepping out of their comfort zone. So this is about stepping out of the comfort zone to make this happen. Someone has faith. They're dreaming, maybe fantasizing, romanticizing, but it's someone here who has questions and answers. They want to know something. Yeah, so it is an energy of there's questions, okay? You might have to step out of your comfort zone. It could be something that makes someone a little uncomfortable to do that. But like I say, there's beautiful energy coming in here. Yeah, see, it's crossroads life path, choice, decision. Could be two people coming together here. Let's look at this. Have faith in your dreams. Yeah, this is someone doing a lot of thinking. Yeah, thinking and thinking over and over. Someone's in their head here. Yeah, it's about two people coming together. This has to do with someone feeling confident. See, taming the beast. But it has to do with confidence. Yeah, so someone's basically going to get out of their head here because you can see there's movement. Yeah, someone wants to make a move here. The answers you need are coming. Yeah, so it does say of being a little patient, but it's an energy of patience paying off. I feel like there's a person just gaining confidence here, but it's an energy of also taming the beast as someone getting out of their head, but it's about not whatever may have happened in the past. This is someone's path they've been on. See, it's the path, but it's about breaking free from that and going in a different direction, a new path. But I feel it's about two people going to connect here. Yeah, it's about investing, two people investing. I do see talk communication as well here. Yeah, step out of the comfort zone. Yeah, there's definitely been some hurt. There's been hurt feelings here. So, but this is about healing though, because it's energy of having faith, taming the beast, being patient, but showing interest. See, it's about showing someone that you're interested, likely vice versa. But I do think there's a need for a little patience. Someone here's maybe got hurt feelings, and it could be the person acting this way if they know that there's been hurt. Okay, but it's also about love. This is someone needing to step out of their comfort zone here. Yeah, see, this is all being released. See, it no longer serves. It's time to let this go. The star. So there's hope, and it's an energy of someone where the hope, feeling that that you're both interested, that the feelings are mutual. Yeah, it's just a person gaining confidence. I definitely feel it's either someone who's been hurt or they know that you have. Yeah, it's often things not turning out as expected too, where someone's been hurt, things didn't turn out as expected with the star, but it's about releasing it. Why? Because there's that was the path I feel some of you have been on. Yeah, it's all about a new path. It's about letting things go. Yeah, so we have a little aha moment, a little moment of enlightenment and truth. Tell me about this Two of Wands. Yeah, someone's procrastinating, should I or shouldn't I? Or someone's thinking, see, it's about not repeating mistakes of the past. It's about not doing the same thing. It's about breaking free. Somebody is breaking free, but they're kind of in a little internal struggle and kind of procrastinating a little bit. Should I or shouldn't I go down this path? Yeah, it could be someone comparing one situation to another, but I feel for the most part, the stronger energy is just procrastination. It could be somebody who was juggling too. Some of you have been hurt where somebody was juggling. It was something on and off. And then I see that aha moment. It just isn't meant to be. So I definitely feel there was hurt and disappointment. Yeah, it has to do with someone who may not have been faithful, but this is an energy of gaining momentum. This is about someone who actually has faith. You can see a house and a home, structure, rules. Yeah, somebody with some good structure. See, a house, home, family. So it has to do with something to do with family. Yeah, rules, regulations. I feel it's just an energy of someone who was disappointed that somebody wasn't faithful. But what's interesting is this is an energy of loyalty and faith being on the same page. Two people who want the same thing. Likely two people have been through similar energies, but I do think the feelings are mutual here. See, feeling a little uncomfortable, having to maybe talk about hurt, things like that, things that need to be communicated, obviously. But I'm seeing a victory here. Yeah, this is someone breaking free. See, taming the beast, finding the strength to break free from old habits, patterns. I do see success. Somebody planning, preparing, see, feeling positive, hoping for the best. So there's hope, like I say. Beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, someone's been waiting patiently. It's for someone to communicate the answers. Someone's got answers. They want to know. Yeah. I mean, it's just waiting for communication. But it is about long-term planning, stability, faith, loyalty, commitment, waiting for the one. Yeah, see, waiting for long-term stability, a partnership, but it's about two people coming together. Tell me about the answers. What are the answers? Yeah, cooperation, compromise, compatibility are the things you both have in common. So this is two people who've both been through some hurt, maybe dealt with people who weren't faithful or loyal, or just wouldn't commit, whatever the situation. Yeah, to me it looks like somebody who had a fear of commitment. Yeah, see, things didn't turn out as expected, so it's saying to just let it go. It's often when that moment where someone realizes, well, I guess it just isn't meant to be. Okay? But it's all about going down this path. Yeah, going down a whole new path together, teaming up, two people who want the same thing. See, answers. There's things that you kind of want to know maybe about this person. If they want the same things in you, it's about learning. See, there's a lot that needs to be learned. Someone who's definitely should I or shouldn't I. See, it's about two people coming together. Should I go down this path with this person? I think it's both people because to me it's showing both people kind of thinking this. Let's have a look at this Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, it's long-term stability, commitment. Tell me about this Ace of Swords. Oops. Yeah, see, some of you, there's been this disappointment, missed opportunity, see, because of hurt and heartache. But it's about letting it go because it has to do with someone seeing the truth, something that just isn't meant to be. But it's also a person who's missed opportunities. But I think it's too late because I feel the ship has sailed for someone here. This is a person who didn't, I feel, take action or make a move when they had the opportunity, and now they've missed it. But what's so interesting, I feel, we got two people not sure they want to go down this path, though. This is the thing. But it's about not wanting to miss this opportunity on the other side. You see, it's looking at this. I feel someone's looking at this in a couple of different ways. Tell me more about this Ace of Cups. Or Ace of Cups. Four of Cups. Yeah, so some of you have got a person who rushed in, maybe got a little overwhelmed and backed out. Now, some of you, there's been this disappointment. I can see it. You've been disappointed probably more than once, but it's saying these are often things that aren't meant to be. Okay, lots of disappointment, but I feel what it's telling you to do, let go of the outcome. Okay, plan, prepare, go into this next situation feeling like there's hope. Because that's what this is about. It's almost like everything's just flipping over here. Tell me more about this partnership, this Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, see, it's about someone being stuck, stubborn, not budging and giving in. See, that's the energy of taking off that pentacle. It's about going down this path. Some of you have been waiting and waiting for the right person. But I feel like it's just the ship has sailed for some of you. I don't think you're going to budge and give in to somebody unless they want to make some kind of commitment. Because it is about protecting yourselves. Okay? Yeah, protecting your hearts especially. More even than money and the financial foundation. Because why? The Three of Swords is there. Yeah. But I'm going to tell you, Someone is putting an end to a painful period in their life. See, this is where someone realizes it's over. The ship has sailed. It's done. Now the sun's going to start to shine. Victory. So it's about overcoming all this and moving forward. The answers you need are coming. Yeah, this is about someone stepping out of their comfort zone. See, it's about feeling comfortable. Some of you may have made someone feel comfortable, but I feel like on the flip side, because I'm feeling this flips completely over, it's somebody who made someone feel uncomfortable. Yeah, but this is somebody who made the other person feel comfortable, the person who just ended something painful. Yeah, look at, see, this is now, it's a feeling like home. I've been seeing this energy a lot. Now, this is about a power couple energy. It's two people who make each other feel comfortable. It has to do with a home, a comfortable home as well. See what two people can provide for each other. See, I feel like some of you there was definitely a disappointment with someone who may have rejected you and run away because they rushed in very quickly, got overwhelmed, and took off. Because what it is this is someone who, there could have been a third party or someone had another opportunity, because I do see there was someone wasn't faithful or loyal. If some of you don't know that, and it could be this person's had this issue, but what I'm feeling is some of you maybe don't even know that you had a person that literally wasn't loyal or faithful, or they just weren't into commitment. And that's basically what it's about. But there's a lot being learned here. These are two people who make each other feel comfortable. Feels like home. Very grounded. Yeah. And I love this because it's planning and preparing, hoping for the best. These are two people who they have goals and things they want to do. These are two people who've achieved something, but it's what the two of you can achieve together. See, with the Three of Pentacles, by spending time and doing things together. These are often people who kind of keep busy. They've always got something going on. They are definitely homebody people. Okay? Doesn't mean they spend all their time at home, but it looks like a couple of homebodies. Yeah. Tell me about the King of Pentacles. Yeah, this is someone who sees the bigger picture. Yeah, putting themselves out there. Happy home, happy life. See, this is someone who sees things positive. I feel some of you have got a person who just, you either have dealt with, you both maybe have dealt with it, but hurt and heartache, third parties, whatever. And often it's just hurt. Like I see, when just being disappointed. Some of you have gone through a lot of disappointments. I think both of you. Yeah. Just a lot of disappointments. A lot of hurt. But definitely I wouldn't be surprised if there's been, people who are runners, they come in, they get what they want, and then they go off, and if you don't give them what they want, they get it somewhere else, basically. Third parties, right? Yeah. But I feel we've got someone who's emotionally open here, available. Yeah, interesting. Wow, this is someone putting all the cups on the table, too. They definitely see the bigger picture. Tell me about the Queen. It's somebody who has questions, and I feel they want to know more. Somebody definitely wants to know more, the bigger picture. Things like questions, answers, things that make you happy. I feel they're very interested. I feel they want to know everything about you. And that's what it is. The answers are coming. So if somebody is going to be asking you some questions that might make you uncomfortable. But I feel like you've already established that you're comfortable and can talk. So, ooh, interesting. Yeah, this person's curious. They want to know everything. Your hurt, your heartache, how you live your day-to-day life. This is somebody really literally just putting it all out there. All the cards on the table, because they get the bigger picture. If they want this to be successful, they need to know everything. So there's curiosity, but it's all about learning. And that Seven of Pentacles shows me right there, they literally want to know everything. Yeah, this is about the two of you connecting. See, you're going to connect, probably friends first. Yeah, this could be someone you've already is a friend. I don't know. But like I say, I feel like it's already established that you're comfortable with each other in some way. And if you don't know who this is, You're likely going to cross paths with this person. Yeah. Let's have a look at this Queen of Pentacles. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? Yeah, this is somebody who's definitely been sad, feeling like there's no hope, the cups that are spilled. So this is someone who's been sad because there's been so much disappointment and sadness. But it's about being able to share that too. See, a lot of hurt and heartache. Someone who rushes in, rushes out, rejections, third parties, you name it. Wow. Wow. See, but it's about releasing this. See, I feel it's about, I think the feelings are mutual where both of you kind of have to put all the cups on the table. But this is two people who definitely have, both I feel had sadness. But this masculine's definitely really curious. They want to connect. They want to talk. See, I feel like you both have answers, things that you both want to know. But yeah, there's definitely this sadness. Yeah, but look at, this is somebody going to build that foundation. Somebody's coming in right to build the foundation. See, some of you have started connections with people who are just looking for attention. And if you don't give them what they want, they get it elsewhere. They rush in, they rush out. Yeah, this is often what it is. But this is two people who aren't really chasing it. These are two people who haven't been chasing love. In fact, they've been focused on their financial foundation, their home, their goals. So there's things that are being achieved, but it's what the two of you are going to achieve together. This person's coming in right. They're building the foundation right. Why? Because they're going to want to know things about you. And it's going to be both of you because it's all about learning. But this is somebody going to show you that they're interested. They're going to make this commitment to go down this path and spend time with you. They want to build upon this. This isn't someone who expects you to pour your heart out and tell you everything all at once. These are energies of patience. Very grounded, very balanced, very sensible and practical energy. But I'm loving this because this is someone, ooh, it's an emperor too. Yeah, see, it's all about connecting. They have questions. Tell me about the emperor. Who is the emperor? Who is the emperor? Yeah, somebody here who already knows all the answers they're seeking. Yeah, this is someone trusting their inner knowing. Yeah, I feel like you know this person already. I feel like you're friends, or, I mean, there could be friends. I do see an energy of family. Yeah, so interesting. But it's about sharing feelings, putting all the cups on the table. Yeah, this is an emperor. This is someone trusting their intuition. I feel like they already know, but it's whether or not someone's going to probably speak truth here. Yeah, but it's just somebody who's keeping it all in, keeping things to themselves. Yeah, and I do see privacy. If you, whatever goes on between you is going to stay between you. Yeah. Yeah, there's been a lot of hurt and heartache too. Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, it's all about the wand, the spark, the attraction. See, it's about choosing the one. Somebody choosing the right person. It's all an energy of, it's all about letting each other in. That's what I feel. This is what the Two of Cups is, talking, being on the same page where you just get each other, making sure. I do see a possible an agreement between the two of you. I can guarantee this Emperor energy, if you have somebody here who doesn't follow through at some point, I definitely feel there's a spark attraction, and it could, like I say, there's other people. Some of you may be starting to get a little attention. If you're getting yourselves out there and getting out of the house and going places, doing things, chances are you're going to start getting some attention. But I feel like the questions are just very, I feel it's very basic, you know, work, things that you do. You know, there it is, work. Yeah, it's all about building too, putting in effort. This is someone I feel already knows the answers they're seeking. I do think this is somebody who's coming in right, putting their best foot forward. Yeah, but like I say, I feel like some of you have got a person who's rushed in and backed out. Yeah. I think some of you got a person who's kind of, another thing I see is some of you have a person who's backed out. If you've recently suffered hurt, okay, if you're the feminine, because that's where I'm seeing it right now, it could be both ways, but I feel this person could back out temporarily till things are more calm. I wouldn't be surprised, because I do see this hurry energy gaining momentum. I feel that just for a few people, they may back off a little bit because they don't want to overwhelm you with too much too fast. It's an emperor. It's someone with experience. So if you've suffered a lot of hurt and you're just coming out of a situation, you're just breaking free, and this person knows, and you've already done this, you may have already be at a different level where you've already shared some of that with this person. They might get a little overwhelmed to themselves and back out, but it doesn't mean this person isn't going to come back in. Okay? But definitely with the energy of waiting, don't wait for too long, because if you have to wait for somebody for too long, obviously they're not interested, right? Yeah, but it is about gaining momentum. I think most of you just got this person here. You're going to both have to step out of your comfort zone. Now, I do think this is something that could move fairly quickly. Look at that. These are not two people moving slow. I don't see this, but I wouldn't be surprised some of you suddenly have multiple opportunities. And if you've been hurt before too, this is about choosing, being grounded, sensible with the Queen of Pentacles, looking at the situation before you do anything. You don't, and it's also another thing of privacy. I do see this privacy. If somebody starts trying to get into your business a little bit too soon, and you get a little overwhelmed because of past hurts, which often are trust issues and things like that. Okay, because it's almost like the feminine could be the one to run away here. Yeah. But I think it's something that's going to be overcome. And that's what I feel this reading's about, is overcoming that. But there's definitely been a lot of disappointment. Some of you have been hurt. You've been very disappointed in people that you've dated. It never goes anywhere. Like I say, it's just that people who come in for attention, or if you don't give them what they want, they go get it somewhere else, like all that kind of stuff. So yeah, but I do feel gaining momentum. I do see opportunities. Some of you have multiple. Yeah, you've got a new start. So if you've got someone who's run away, and like I say, some of you, not a lot, okay? I just feel that there's just that little blurb of it here, of somebody who doesn't want to overwhelm the other person, so they run away, or they get overwhelmed a bit and just back off a bit. Yeah, but I feel like while you're waiting, some of you got a new person coming in. That's, I feel, the majority. It's just like perfectly clear. A new start, a new opportunity here. Yeah. So it all has to do with commitment. Yeah. I feel like the commitment will be tested too. See, a test of commitment, a test of faith, someone's loyalty. So this person might tell you something really personal. They'll tell you to keep it to yourself, and they're expecting you to. Emperors expect loyalty. Okay, so this is someone testing someone's loyalty to see if you can keep something to yourself. And it could be the feminine doing this to the masculine too, because it's two people very much similar here. Yeah, see, it's a commitment being tested to see if someone is committed, because this is someone who's had people involved, third parties, someone going off, getting attention elsewhere when they're in a relationship. Yeah. One more card. Yeah, someone's going to be bold and make the first move. It's going to be an emperor. The emperor's the one who has to make this happen. I don't see the Queen of Pentacles moving forward. Some of you, definitely there is an energy of two. I do see multiple opportunities coming in. But I do think the ship's probably sailed for someone, especially if it's a person who really hurt your feelings once, twice, maybe 3 times. They kept coming back around. That's what I feel is finished and over. It's done for most of you. And this emperor is going to be the one to make a bold move. They have to make the first move. They know it. It's what it's expected. They know what's expected of them. Okay? They know that this person's expecting you. I think this person, I'm going to tell you, it's almost like their intuition. Like this person, I feel, it's like that first impression. There's something more to this that I'm not seeing, and now, well, I'm starting to now. It's not just this person testing to see if you're loyal and faithful. It has to do with all these expectations. They know what's expected, that they're supposed to make the first move. And they're going to do it. They're going to make it happen. But I think this person sees and recognizes. They may have looked at you and seen somebody who's been hurt. So there could be something you're even unaware that this person sees, as they're trusting their intuition. It's like they just know. I think this person knows that you're faithful and loyal. I don't think, but I feel like it has to do with both of you. It has to do with making a commitment to spend time to be together. It's all about showing it. But this person definitely, and I just about missed it. Like, I feel it's very powerful. Yeah, and I feel it's like sticking to the path that you both decide, because you're going to have an agreement and you're going to spend time together. You're going to go down this path. And it's about not just this person testing you, it's a test of faith yourself to see this through. It's about seeing it through. This person thinks, like he already feels that I think this person's very wise, because I think this person feels that you are already expecting them not to follow through. There's something about that here. It popped into my head just as I was about to close this off. But this is a new start, a new opportunity. Some of you, yes, it could be somebody coming back around. But I feel, like I say, it has to do with faith and commitment. If you feel like there's somebody here who's come and gone a couple times, and if you don't give them what they want, they get it elsewhere, that situation, I feel, is done. That ship has sailed. But now there's this other person. Some of you could even be getting attention from several people, maybe even as much as 3, because of 3 of Swords, and the 3 of Pentacles too. So, like I say, you've got some choices here, and it's saying to ground yourself. But I do see someone making a commitment. I feel like you're about to receive this. Some of you feel like there's no hope. Like, I do think some of you have been very sad. Because you've had so many disappointments, but it's saying to let it go. It doesn't matter. Basically, you've probably, aren't where you were supposed to be anyway. But there's that sword, that truth, that moment of truth, and that little enlightenment. Win or lose, this person's coming in. So, but it is an energy of, what have you got to lose to try? To make a commitment. So this person isn't interested in what you can provide them. They're more interested in what they can provide, and they feel that they can. So, like I say, it's all about a test of faith. Yeah, whatever it is that you need to let go of, now's a good time to do so. And I feel that has to do with a person, an energy where there's been so much disappointment. Yes, there's going to be adjustments that are required, because it has to do with the Hierophants, schedules, routines, structure. There'll be adjustments. Okay, so there's definitely an energy where there's change coming here. Yeah, it's always, whenever you come together with someone, you always have to make adjustments, lifestyle adjustments. But I don't think there's going to be a huge problem here. But I definitely can feel this test of faith, this energy of friends first. I think both of you are going to agree. Let's just be friends first. And just let go of the outcome and see where this goes. I've been seeing a lot of this lately. Yeah, Emperors expect loyalty. So if they do tell you something, they're expecting you to keep it safe. Take care. Bye for now.